Let's go! Finally.
DM Ultra, the mastery camo for Cold War in its multiplayer, and after a tireless grind, I finally have it. But before we get into this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and don't worry, as it's always free to subscribe and you can always unsubscribe later. So, as you saw in that first clip, I finally unlocked DM Ultra. Have it be that every time I restarted my game for like 4 times I had to re-unlock it because the game had a tendency to reset camos after quitting the game, but I finally have it. And if you're wondering, this is not a how to get DM Ultra fast guide or whatever it might be, it's just not. For that video, I plan on doing a DM Ultra guide on the really hard challenges like the Thumper and all of them, so people can knock those out very quickly. Then, I want to go throughout each gun class separately and go much more in depth on those individually with separate videos on them, so keep an eye out for that in the future. This video though, is just going over the camo. So, the first thing I want to point out is that even in-game, it still looks very, very mediocre. And as someone that has both Dark Aether and DM Ultra, I can tell you easily that Dark Aether looks 10 times better. But DM Ultra took 10 times the work, so it's more rewarding. And honestly, if they switched the two camos, it'd be much more rewarding. It's honestly kind of disappointing though that the much harder camo to get is so eh. Think of it like Damascus from Modern Warfare. It's not a bad skin at all, right? Still looks very nice, but for that last albeit camo that takes days to get, it's so mediocre. And while the skin has grown on me more since launch, I still have to say it hasn't grown so much that I want to show it off all the time. It's more of a, well, this is the hardest skin to get in the game, and it still looks better than 99% of the other skins, so might as well rock it to show it off to the lobby. But I just wish they could have done more with it. And the one thing I honestly really wish that Treyarch would have done with this skin is what they did with Black Ops 4 Dark Matter and how there was a reactive camo. So if you don't know, Black Ops 4 Dark Matter started off looking like Dark Aether, but orange, and the more kills you got, the brighter it would get and the more spikes you got, and at launch it was kind of annoying actually because it just got so bright that it would literally blind you, but after some time they changed it to where if you got, I want to say 35 kills, it would become the original Black Ops 3 Dark Matter, and that's what I wish they did with this. For example though, let's say the animation on the gun, right? It looks like moving water in my opinion, or I guess that's the best way I could describe it. But let's say though that after however many kills, the skin starts changing colors and getting more vibrant, and after a while the water moving animation goes into the space looking animation, and after let's say 30 some kills you get that original Black Ops 3 Dark Matter. Now obviously they aren't going to do this, but it would have been so much more rewarding if the skin was reactive instead of just animated. Could have been something simple like the skin just, the animation getting faster maybe, or after each kill it just changes colors to something, but instead we just have an animated camo that progressively goes from a pink to a blue to a chrome and repeats, which is something I like about the skin, but it could have been more. And I think the reason I like that so much is that Dark Aether doesn't change at all. Like, it just vibrates honestly. The only thing that happens is that there will be occasionally a pink just spitting out on the gun, which looks nice, but it's only there for like 20 seconds and then it's gone. And depending on the gun, it will make it look entirely pink, which is nice, but just which is also another problem, is that these mastery camos take up like no percentage of the weapon. Thankfully with the XM4 and all of the guns I use, they take up about 90% of it, but there are some weapons where the DM Ultra or Dark Aether will literally take up 25% of the gun, which is annoying because gold will take up more than that, or diamond covers the entirety of the gun, so I wish they would fix that and make it where it would cover the entirety of the camo, but it is what it is. Overall though, it's an alright skin, don't get me wrong, it looks super nice, but it could have been so much more, and for the hard work you have to put in to get it, especially with the SPMM and everything, it's very, very underwhelming, but who knows what they might do in the future. Hopefully with future titles though, the skins become better and more appealing, but who knows. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, a like is greatly appreciated and a like means even more, but until then YouTube, see ya.